Hello guys, in this video we are going to see numbers and operators in JavaScript. So let's start. Numbers will be a float, double, octal, or integer, binary, and hexadecimal. So as in our previous video we have seen how we can declare a number and how we can use it. Okay. And you can convert any number represented as a string. So let's say let x equals to, in quotes, 4. So to convert this you can use number in brackets. So this is the number constructor, and here you can pass the variable x. So it will convert that variable x, and the value will be get stored in this variable here. So this will convert this number and store the value in this particular variable. And also we can see the side by side all this example here. So let's say variable let x equals to 4. Okay, and if you print this value, so you can see in the output here, this is the value of this variable. And let me also print the type of this variable. So here if you see the type, so 4, and it's a string. Now we want to convert, and let's duplicate this, and here let me use this value and number, and I will pass this x inside it. Okay, so by doing this, this will convert this x into a number, and then you can see here, and here the type of this is a number. Okay, there's another method to convert it, so let's see that also using parseInt. Okay, so using parseInt you can use to convert this variable x, and here if you run this, so still the same output, there is no difference. So you can use parseInt or you can use a number constructor. Okay, so let's go to our previous code, that is x equals to number x. Okay, now come back to our next part, that is arithmetic operators. So as you already know, plus, minus, multiplication, division, mod, and exponent. So here you can use these operators to perform the basic mathematic operation. Okay, so you already knows that what is the operator precedence. This multiplication and divide has higher precedence, or the same precedence, but higher as compared to this plus and minus. So those have the same precedence. Now there is an increment and decrement operator, that is plus plus and minus minus. For example, let's say it's x equals to 10. So let y equals to x plus plus. It will first assign and then increment the value. Okay, so here the value of y will be 10. Now if you continue to this, and we have declared another variable z, and here if we decrement this variable, now after this statement the value of this x will become 11, and here when we have decremented it first and then it's going to be stored into the z, then the value of z still will be 10. Okay, so let's see also this. So here we have a variable x, and we have converted this variable x. So let me change the value to 10, and here you can see it's a number. Okay, so let's declare another variable y, and here x plus plus, and we'll see the value of x and y. So let's duplicate this one, and I will use here x, and instead of this I will use y. Okay, so let's see. Here the value of x is 11, as we are writing this after this particular line. So what actually happens here, it will first initialize the value of x from this right to left, and then it will increment the value of x. So after this line the value of x will be get incremented. So that's why we are having the value of y is 10 and the value of x is 11. Now continue with this. Let me declare another variable which is z, and is equals here minus minus x. So what actually we are doing here, we are decrementing the value of x, and here let's see what is the output. So again it will give us a 1010. Sorry, yeah, it will give us a 1010. So why it's giving a 1010? Here the value of x is 11. So here if you see, when we are doing this decrement, so first it will decrement the value of x and then it will initialize the z. Okay, so this is called post increment, and this is a pre decrement operator. Okay, so we have post increment and pre increment, post decrement, and pre decrement operators, that is plus plus minus minus. Okay, so let's continue with this previous one. Now shorthand assignment operators. So what shorthand assignment operators are? Plus equals to, minus equals to, slash equals to, and multiplication equals to. So here if we say x equals to 2 and x plus equals to 10, which means x equals to x plus 10. So in similar way we can use this operator. So it will be here it will give us 12. Okay, next is the comparison operator. So here in JavaScript we have a comparison operators. Let's say triple equals to and not double equal. Okay, so what triple equals to means, it will check the equality, strict equality. Okay, then next is strict not equality. So what do you mean by this strict equality and strict not equality? And other comparison operator you already know, greater than, less than equals to, greater than equals to. Let's see what is this triple equals to and not double equals to. Okay, so let's come back here. So for to comparing that value here, if I say if, and if 1 is equals to true, then it has to print this message console.log, and let's say true. So if we see here the output, yeah, we are getting true. So 1 is equals to true. Okay, instead of 1, if I say this blank string, so here we'll get the output. We are not getting any output because we have not declared else block. So let's just declare it and duplicate this. So I will say false. So if you run this, you can see here we are getting the false, as it's a blank string. So blank string always hold false value. Okay, so let's say it has a, and now we'll see. So it will give us again false. So it's not equals to true. Okay, so that's why it's giving us a false value. So let's change this and let's go to this one, and here if we run, so again we are getting the false, as it's not equals, this a is not equals to true. Okay, but if we only use this, okay, so here you can see we are getting it's true, because this if block, this condition requires that it should not be null, it should not be a boolean value, and it should not be a null string. So if we just pass a null string and just check it here, so it will give us a false. So let's come back to our triple equals to. Here if we use this, okay, true, and if we go here, so it will give us a value true. So here it's just checking that true is equal to 1, and even you can say 0 equals to false. So it will give us again a true value. Okay, but if we use triple equals to, then it would also check the type of those variables. So here the type is number and there the type is boolean. So if we check here, then it will give us a false value. So that is the use of true and false. And not equals to, so it will again give us a true value, just the negate of triple equals to. Okay, then ternary operator. So ternary operators, here you have to give the condition, then question mark, then if the condition is true, this block will execute. This is the true case, and this after colon, this will be the false case. So here, let's take an example. Let x equals to 5, and here we are storing some values in y variable. When the variable, when here the condition x is greater than equals to 7, so if the condition is true, then the value of y will be 10, otherwise the value of y will be 20. So here in this case, this condition will become false. So the false case will get stored in the y. Now, so the value of y is 20. So let's see. Okay, so already we have x variable, and let's check. The value of x is 10. Okay, so let x equals to, or we have y variable also, so just let me do this. X is greater than 10. Okay, then question mark, and if it is, then the value of y will become yes, otherwise the value of y will become no. Okay, so just print the value of y, console.log, and here I'll give a y. So if we rerun this here, so you can see we have stored no, because the value of x is 10. Okay, so just print the value of x also. So 10, and the output is no. So 10 is greater than equals to 10? No. If you just put here equals to, greater than equals to, then it will say yes. So this is how we can use a single line if else for which is a ternary operator. Okay, so that's it for the session. We'll see you in the next video.